All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, we're going back to some Ryan Upchurch. Last we seen of him was right after the disses, right? I don't think I've done anything after that. So we're behind a little bit, and he's been dropping some stuff. This is one of them. There was like 4 or 5 after those disses that we have not done. So I took a look at the list and saw Heavier Rain. Now, there was a game back in the day called Heavy Rain. And Heavier Rain reminded me of Heavy Rain, so we're going to do Heavier Rain today. It doesn't get any more scientific than that, people. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into this one and see what Heavier Rain's all about. Oh. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do it.
I almost died to a flash flood in the spring of 2010.
Really?
Every time thunder struck, it was hella loud, pounding in the back of my ear. Pictures burn in my brain, still make my spine shiver.
Damn, man. Really?
And old work trucks floating to the mouth of the river.
Okay. So he was in a flash flood around 2010. What flash flood? I don't remember it. I mean, there's been so many weather events, you know, I in my lifetime, I can't keep any of them straight. Apparently he's in a flash flood. And he's saying, you know, he's watching, you know, dead livestock and work trucks and stuff flowing down this river towards the actual mouth of the river that has now flooded or whatever. Like, geez, man. Okay. Yeah, that's, that'd be some scary shit right there. Okay.
Floating to the mouth of the river. Old folks on the roof. Praying to God can get baptized in the dark river.
Okay, the folks on the roof thing hits home pretty good, man, because oh, it was a long time ago now. This has to have been close to 20 years ago now. But there was flooding in the area where I live, and I remember we were trying to get to this major city because I had I broke my hand really bad at one point, and I had infections in my hand, and I was getting multiple surgeries on it, and they were, you know, trying to save my hand so they didn't have to amputate parts of it. And I had a doctor's appointment, you know, it was just like a checkup after a surgery or something like that. And the major city is west of me, okay? We had to travel. Eventually, we tried to go there, and we couldn't get to the freeways no matter which way we went. We ended up having to go like 20 miles, 30 miles east so we could catch a freeway to then take us, you know, 60, 70 miles west. But there were people on the roofs of their apartment complexes, and the water was like up to the rooftop. And they had like National Guard or whatever, whoever has like the helicopters, they had to come in and start picking these people up off the roofs. And I worked with a couple of people that was the situation they were in. And it was intense. It was really bad. The one apartment complex, it kind of was down a hill, and there's like the main like river system there. And so you come down this hill and then you come up it on the other side. So it forms like a bowl basically in that part. And, you know, there's several thousand people in these apartments, and that's where like the really bad flooding was. And this is just a couple miles away from my house at the time, but that water line was literally up to the roofs, and people were, you know, wet, scared, you know, going into like hypothermia and stuff, sitting on the roofs waiting to get rescued. So yeah, it's intense, man. Like, I wasn't in any danger that day. It was never in any danger. But a lot of the people, you know, and you've seen it, you saw it all around in the destruction afterwards. It was insane. So flooding can be very, very scary.
Old folks on the roof, praying to God can get baptized in the dark river. So when you threaten me, it's exciting to see how you think you scared me, mister. So if
Oh, hold on. Let me hear that again.
when you threaten me, it's exciting.
Let me go one more. Hold on.
River. So when you threaten me, it's exciting to see how you think you scared me, mister.
So when you threaten me, it's exciting to see how you think you scared me, mister, or something like that. You know, you know, you're threatening me with whatever. I've been through shit, man. I've had my life flash before my eyes. There's nothing you can do or say or threatening me with that's going to scare me, you know, to shake me at my core at all. I've seen shit that you would not believe. All right, man.
See how you think you scared me, mister. So if the record labels try to drown me out, you'll see crazy eyes and a crooked smile sitting on my mouth. And I ain't made of sugar, I carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain.
Okay, church. You brilliant bastard, you. You're not just talking about this flood you've been through. You are not just talking about a flood that you were through back in 2010. This is much deeper than that. This is a life lesson, everybody. This is an absolute life lesson. He has seen heavier rain, okay? So he's been through things that have tried him and tested him, okay? So when he comes up against similar or often lesser situations than that, he's been through worse. He knows how to navigate this. All right. That's how you have to look at life, man. That's how you have to look at it. Like, I've been through more shit than this. I've been through worse. You know, no matter what's going on, I have been through worse and I got through it just fine. I will get through this just fine. Dude, let's go, man. Come on.
No shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain. Yeah, I'm rebel tough, still carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain. Heavier rain. I've seen heavier rain. Some chase the standard, famous and pampered, for the self make no decision. Some like the danger, back road cocaine, and 6-speed Chevy transmission. Tell mainstream I said, come get some. You won't even know you're bigger. 'Cause this country boy ain't a labels play toy. I come from the mouth of the river.
Yep. He's not this. The industry's play toy because he's come from the mouth of the river. All right. You know, because he's been through this flood. He's seen heavier rain. Yeah, this whole thing, you know, the first half is him setting up, telling a story of, you know, this is what happened to me. And now this is how I take what happens to me to push me through tough situations I've come across in the future. All right. Now he hits the record industry. You know, there's nothing they can offer him. There's nothing that they can save him from that he hasn't gotten or done or saved himself from already. Okay. They can't provide him anything that he hasn't already provided himself by going through these periods of heavy and heavier rain. Let's go, man.
The record labels try to drown me out. You'll see crazy eyes and a crooked smile sitting on my mouth. And I ain't made of sugar. I carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain. Yeah, I'm rebel tough, still carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain. Heavier rain. I've seen heavier rain.
This is a very, like, it's like, you know, it's following a pattern. The song's definitely following a pattern and is sticking to it. It's very, like, melodic, though, and it's just like it gets you in a trance, essentially. Just listening to that guitar in the background and just that slow, even, consistent cadence that he keeps coming with, man. Like, it's phenomenal. It's great. I like this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, you can just fall into that guitar.
Sink or you swim, son, I've been on a limb. As people's life gets swept from their fences.
Sink or you swim, he's been on the limb and watched, like, people get swept away from their fences or whatever. You know, like, holding on for dear life and just can't hold on anymore and just get swept away in the flash flooding, right, you know, into the river and whatever. You know, that could be, like, literally what he's talking about, what happened. That's a metaphor for life, though, as well. Okay, in life, you sink or you swim. You hold on for dear life to that limb, a fence post, anything you can grab onto. You hold on to it for dear life and don't let go. You know, and some of us, unfortunately, can't help but to let go. Some of us, the water is just rushing too hard. And no matter how hard you squeeze, you're going to get separated anyway. But until you can't, you have to try to hold on. No matter what we're talking about, you know, anything, relationships, personal issues, mental health problems, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, hold on and try to just weather that storm. Because it's going to get to a point where it starts subsiding. All right, you're gonna come up, you're gonna climax and peak, and then you're gonna come back down. And if you could hold on through that climax and through that peak and come out the other end, you know, you'll be better for it. So I mean, it's deep. It's deep. This song is deep. Superficially, if you're just looking at it about a flood that he had to go through, which is what I thought was literally he was going to be talking about. If you could take it just superficially about the flood, but he's putting clues in there that this is much deeper than just that. This is absolutely much deeper than that.
Paul died, the boy seen his first grandson saddle up.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back a little bit in case I missed.
Life gets swept from their fences. And Paul died, the boy seen his first grandson saddle up country music and tame it. So with the record label.
You say his papa died, his grandpa died before he could see him, you know, do this. I think that's what he said there, or what he's referencing. I'm not sure. Or it could be in general, just a grandfather died before he could see his grandson, you know. But it sounds a little bit more personal than that, the way he kind of ends here.
And Paul died, the boy seen his first grandson saddle up country music and tame it. So with the record label try to drown me out, you'll see crazy eyes and a crooked smile sitting on my mouth. And I ain't made of sugar, I carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain. Yeah, I'm rebel tough, still carry no shame, 'cause I've seen heavier rain, heavier rain. I've seen heavier Yeah, I've seen heavier rain.
All right, that's fantastic. You know, like I said, you can look at that song very superficially, and it's just about the river, and he throws some barbs in about the music industry, but this goes a lot deeper than that. There is layers to this, and I think we found them. I think we were able to get under that first layer, you know, that he puts out just on top of everything. Like, hey, this is what this is about. But you know, I think we were able to peel that back a little bit and realize that it definitely goes a little bit deeper than just his experience with a flood in 2010. Fantastic song, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, very like melodic, and just how like that guitar kept coming at you, and you could just fall into it, like mesmerized by it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.